Welcome back, everybody, to this Let's Play Star Citizen 3.7. 3.71 is just round the corner, so my attitude has changed completely from profit, pure profit, to just want to experience. But still, I want to experience how profitable this ship is, to see if it is a good way to make money when 3.71 comes out. So yes. This one I doubt will be anywhere near as profitable as the diamond we got. But still, let's see. So maybe this is one of the ones that you should be thinking, we maybe should leave this one and go out looking for another one like the diamond one I just found, or the gold one's another one that's meant to be worth a lot. There we go, we just reached it. Put the throttle down a wee bit. Put the throttle down a lot, actually. Up a wee bit. Up a wee bit. So I don't know, but we're still learning, we're still making... If you're going to be renting this ship, I suppose you're probably going to be like me. Just learning. So we can see in this one, 7% aluminium. That doesn't seem that great. This one. 10% aluminium. Holy guacamole cheese pie! That percentage is going to mean insane profits. There's almost no inert materials in there at all. Only 10% inert materials. Oh. Let's scan this one. Aluminium, 10%. Yeah, don't want you. I don't want to have 10%. Yeah, we've done you. Where's the other ones that broke off this? The little ones. Should be a couple more, shouldn't there? That's not you.
Scan initiated.
Oh. Mass, aluminium.
Scan complete.
See, that'd be only 3% aluminium. That'd be almost worthless.
Scan initiated.
Aluminium. Is there something else in it? Nope. I thought there was at least one more chunk that we didn't research there. Oh, it was the one behind I'm thinking of. Yeah, there's one behind the one we just nommed up. So that's at 43% capacity. Let's press M to put the mining laser away then.
Mining mode off.
Let's do a scan. See if we see... So, because I don't think there's any asteroids I want here. Oh wait, oh, you can zoom over like this. It gives you information too. I remember, I thought I'd seen another asteroid close by that looked mineable, but last part, just before we started fracturing that asteroid. I don't see anything here, so let's continue on through this belt and find ourselves a second asteroid and hope we hit gold, because we did kind of get extremely lucky hitting diamond on that first ship. So I'm gonna start a wee speed up montage. So I'm gonna probably speed things up to ×3 or ×4. And I'm just going to sit here and scan and just get probably some louder music in the background or something. So I'll see you all in a second. Actually, we found 2 right off the get-go. So there is that. Actually, I'm going to want to hit my brakes because there might be a big asteroid just to my right, which I don't want to fly into sideways. I was expecting to have to take a while to find it, but apparently we found 2 spots. Right, we're flying forward again, so let's try that scan again. There, just there. There's one just below us as well, so let's go to this one first of all. not even close enough to see the box, or is that the actual box? It's just tiny. Oh wait, I see it now. I'm going to want to take my finger off the trigger now, because it's probably going to take us that long to slow down. Yeah, definitely. I might actually want to start hitting X. This thing takes a hell of a long time to slow down. How close are we? Right, we're actually... I'm gonna lower this to like there. Actually, I can see it. I'm just gonna let us drift in. Okay, we need to be a wee bit closer than that. I can see the roid. Gently does it. Oh, I never noticed it tells you how many G's you're pulling down there. It's kind of nice. Oh! 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 Oh!
Scan complete.
I'm pretty sure that was an FPS mineable scan thing I seen there. Which is good, because that's one of the things I was hoping to find. I'm pretty sure it was on this side.
Mining mode off.
I think I see it just there, so let's say... I may have actually, maybe I should have parked a wee bit closer. How far away is it? Yeah, let's say... I'm not gonna... press the wrong button. Press the get up button, not the get down button. Right, I think it's that bit that's slightly moving just there, so I'm just gonna come along here. That bit that seems to phase in and out. Park alongside it like so. Because if we combine ship mining with FPS mining, you're probably still not going to make as much as just pure ship mining, but... Open ladder. Right. We're parked up nice and close. Look at this, this is quite a big chunk. I can see little chunks flying out, that's kind of cool. So I really like the thought of like doing this sort of double mining. Like, oh, there's these very precious gems that are really small. My big laser on my ship's going to completely destroy them. Let's hop on into my, no, hop on out my ship, go over and do some fresh precious shooter mining, put them in my backpack, dual combo mining. Ah, that's really... I really like this sort of mining gameplay. It's got a lot going for it. So there we go, let's lower us on down. Right, a wee bit more power. And I really hope that one day that this is... You really should be making the most money doing both. And hey presto, look at that. Yeah, we know how... Whoa. Is that one there? Space picking up stuff's weird. We know how these are valuable as anything. But there's going to be the reset, so it's not a big deal. And I'm just going to count the profit from this trip. Now that I know what I'm doing a bit more. Right, so now that we've done that, And there was only the one FPS harvestable on that one, but when we fracture it down more, pilot ourselves back onto our ship. So what just happened there? I don't know, but let's say... What's the matter? I think it counted as a crash landing because we didn't hang it, but it was that soft. Didn't use the F to interact, but it was that soft we didn't get hurt. I think that's what was going on. I'm doing it again, I keep pressing Y. Why press Y? It doesn't make sense. And we're going to back off a bit because we don't want to be too close to this bad boy when she fractures. Diamond again, a tiny amount of diamond. Titanium, aluminium. We'll see if once we fracture it down if we can make any diamond ones that are high percentages, even though I doubt it. I'm guessing like 4% diamond is still going to be valuable, but for the others we're going to be really looking for those like 15% plus. So we're on fracture mode, let's put our energy level. I'm guessing we're going to need a lot of juice to break through this because it's a full-size droid. We've not broke it down at all yet. We are really close though, so that is the other side that we should probably back off a wee bit more. So now we've got my cargo from the ship and my cargo on my backpack. Doing the two at once, saves you trips, more money. I really like this, I really like it. I do. And I'm really enjoying the fact that I'm really sort of learning how to play it once I've got the knack of it. I definitely plan to maybe make a tutorial. Even though watching these is kind of going to be like a tutorial for you as well. But I'm more, if you don't want to see a full let's play, letting people understand how to play the game, etc. Oh, we've got that. That's threaded. We threaded the needle there, yes. Oh, yes. Right, let's scan these chunks, see what we've got here. Aluminium 6%, titanium, diamond is a tiny percent of diamond, but when we fracture it more, all the diamond might be on 1. Which, when we fracture it again, it sort of divides by roughly 4. So that diamond will be nearly at 4% if it's all on 1, so that could be profitable.
Scan initiated.
Titanium, any diamond or anything?
Complete.
Again, that could be profitable if almost all that titanium's on 1.
Scan initiated.
Oh, there's a new FPS mineable, I see it on my HUD.
Scan complete.
Let's see, where was it? Where we broke that asteroid apart. Oh, it's quite far away, apparently it's all the way over there. Wait, no, wait, it's up here?
Scan initiated.
There, it's right there.
Scan initiated.
So what is this one? Aluminium, titanium 17%. Oh yes, we're gonna
Scan complete.
break that bad boy down. But first of all, is there no one down? Is there more than one? I think that one, wherever it is, it's lost. I don't see it.
Scan initiated.
So let's pull over here.
Scan initiated.
Line up perfectly to go mine that at the same time. Let's go get our first person shooter mineable. See, combining the two, I'm so glad this second asteroid's got first person shooter minables. No, where was it? There, I see it. It took me a 5 seconds to find it. This is it here, right? Or is that the one I just got, but it's... Nothing's coming up. Wait, whoa, I seen scanning for a second. And I don't see any, like, diamonds on that pointing out of it. Though I did get a scanning again for a second. Oh. What? Yeah, I think that's depleted. I think it's trying to scan this. Yeah, it's trying to scan that asteroid. Yeah. We're never breaking through that bad boy with this little tiny dinky thing. It was interesting it lets you scan it. Maybe one day in the future there'll be like little tiny parts you can cut off or something. I want to enter ship. We'll do it this way this time. We're real lucky that didn't come out and give us a sore nose. There we go, a landing. And then close the door. I didn't mean to pull out my pistol. Get that away. I was going to do it again. Press Y. I don't know why I keep doing that. But anyway, back into the chair. I'm not trying to spill. I'm trying to mine. Oh. So let's see, if we fracture this down, hopefully almost all the titanium will be on one bit. And I suppose it'll be good if you combine the two, like, because you gotta remember, it's just inert materials I really do not want. Boom. Right, what's this one here like? Mass. Aluminium. Altogether that's about 15%. Aluminium. Oh! Oh, that's quite good. But again, I'm just thinking that's good. Maybe you're gonna need like 50% for this to be profitable, like a good amount. Your cargo hold is half full, yep. Fracturing mode on. Scan initiated. Extraction mode. Aluminium. Okay, diamond, a tiny percent. Scan complete. But it's way too small, it's not worth it. Scan initiated. On this one. What's this one? Scan initiated. Oh, that's the 15% one. Scan initiated. Not bad. I think that one should be profitable. Well, good for our profits. Because at the moment I'm going under the assumption that about 4% of diamond or gold would be a good enough reason to take it, and maybe 15% other. And they keep pushing the wrong button. So what have we got here? Tiny bit of diamond. Chances are not great. Let's extract this bad boy. We're really nearly full now. God, this might fill us up. Nope. I keep doing that instead of clicking to turn it off. There's that little tiny bit. Like, oh, hi! Aluminium, diamond, titanium. Warning, storage full. Oh, wait, what? Am I full? Okay, we're full. So let's say I didn't notice we're full. Mining mode off. Let's set our thing back for Port Ulsar. Set route. Did any of you see the like voices and the messages that were coming up with Port Ulsar in 3.7.1, the PTU? So many people like starting to theorize, like, is it hints that Port Ulsar is about to get destroyed by the Vandal or something else, and then we're gonna get the new version of like Port Ulsar? Is it gonna be like a story thing? And so many other people think it's just gonna be new missions. So many other people think it's just gonna be background noise. I remember someone saying that he suspects it's more to do with the new missions we're gonna get on Port Ulsar, where you can go around and repair stuff. This is like a really low tier entry level mission just to make you feel that extra wee bit Wonga as you spawn in and get your first like stuff. And that's why we're hearing like these bad transmissions and all that, because it needs to be fixed. I don't know, but I think it's quite cool and quite interesting. Sort of makes the world feel alive that you've got all these little tiny things going on, and I'm gonna slow us down a wee bit. Slows down a lot actually. Right, we're not gonna crash at that, so let's... Wrong button. Ask for a landing.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Where's the assigned one? I don't see it. Oh wait, it's down below us. So let's lower the landing gear. I didn't get a wee message saying the landing gear were lowered. So come in for our landing. I think that's about right. Oh, this way a wee bit. Oh, wrong button. I pushed the wrong button. Back us off a wee bit. I was meant to press control, but for some reason I pressed W, bring us that wee bit forward. I think we're still a wee bit too far forward. And... not the cleanest landing, but a nice and safe one.
Complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Power off.
Weapon system off.
Right, so let's get up. Let's go see what that profit was. That only took us... the whole trip so far has been about... well... including taking off... about 45 minutes? Because there was 10 minutes in the last part of this trip. Then there's been 23 minutes so far this time. So I think in total that's only going to be about 40 minutes. It's actually, no, it only took a... I'm just going to say half an hour for now. And that's us back. So it was a half-hour trip. There we go. So in half an hour, let's see what we made. And imagine you'd have to double the time to an hour if you wanted to be a bit more picky and only took high value diamond and, or really high percentage other stuff. But that's me just imagining again. I'm not going to have a chance to proper test it out, probably. Here's here, this is where we're going for. This is the terminal to sell your manables. We really need the refinery and the enhanced mining stuff to come on. So like select the location. This is the moment of truth. Wait, what? It's not full. It said it was full. And again here you can see we have 4%. My hold is full of 4% aluminium, 4.68. Okay, we've got 8.35% corrodium. Diamond is 8.27%. The inert materials making up 70% of my hold is only valued at 37 AUEC. The titanium, though, is rather surprisingly going to give me more than the diamond. The aluminium's not much too. So for aluminium, I'm going to have to start working out what these sort of, how much value it is per storage. and then start working out, right, if I've got to think about this from percentages. So yeah, aluminium is not worth that much, it seems. You're probably going to be wanting about 50% aluminium. Wait, I was looking at that. 50% aluminium before you start taking up your hold weight as inert materials. The titanium was actually really valuable. The diamond was really valuable. Corrodium looks like it's not much better off than aluminium. So again, you're going to want to make sure you've got tons. Mixed mining. Unrefined materials. So we can sell it for 4,000. Got it. But that is not all the money we made from that trip. Is it this one to use? I think it's this one. Sell. Select a location. Personal infantry. We've also got another 1,000 there. So all in all, I think that was about 4,500 we made. Wait. How much did we make from the first? It was 5,500, yeah. Because we made about 4,000 from that. Just over 4,000. Just under 1.5 from that. So altogether about 5,500 for half an hour's work. That's not bad. And so if you're a wee bit more picky, maybe spent another 15 minutes searching and being a wee bit more picky, I think you could have got that up to like 9,000 for relatively bit of ease. So we'll say 9,000 an hour. Seems like it's going to be the rough ballpark for this. But that ship cost me over 40k to rent. So if you're gonna have to play about 5 hours just to make back the profit on that thing. If you owned one, damn yeah, it's a good way to make money because you're just having to play your whatever your fees are and all that. But I don't think renting it is going to be a good way to profitable until they change this, and so you are literally just mining absolutely everything, sending it to the refinery, got another mate. That may change a lot, which is probably... And I suspect as well that ship mining is going to be more profitable soon. Well, not soon, but eventually one day. Because at the moment, they've just implemented the first-person shooter mining. And it is literally the best way to make money in this game at the moment is just go to a cave. You don't even need a ship. You've got no overheads at all, really. It's just literally just time spent mining. You get that free 4k from just doing the mission to find the dead body at the same time. Yeah, it's insanely profitable mining with just the first person shooter at the moment. And I'm thinking that there might be a sneaky reason for that. And that reason is that's the new thing. And I don't think the reason's power creep, which is first what you might be thinking I'm leaning towards here. But I think it was done on purpose by the developer, just because, what are we? We're in an alpha. And we are basically testing for them for free, which I'm not saying is a bad thing. We all want to take part and help and play and make this game as great as possible. So yeah, like one of the things I'm glad I'm here. If I see a glorious big giant fault, I'm going to be straight on there making sure they know about it and helping out in any way I can. And the mining is the new thing here. So I'm pretty sure they've made mining, first person shooter mining, the best way to make money in game at the moment, because people are going to come into the game and they're going to want to be rewarded. If you could spend 10 minutes mining and make the same amount as you could in 4 hours of just using this thing to mine, you're not going to use the prospector to mine. You're going to be doing the first person shooter mining, which is what they want people to do at the moment, because that's for testing reasons. You see what I'm saying? I think that's the real reason first person shooter mining is the most profitable way to make money in the game at the moment. It was a long-winded way of saying it, but I kind of explained my sort of thoughts there. But so yeah, that's one of the reasons why I expect that mining, like with a ship mining, will become more profitable in the future, especially when this refinery all stuff comes online, and triply so when this material is started using for crafting and all sorts, and like people start wanting bases. So the mineable resources in game is going to become much more valuable over time, because there's nothing for them at the moment. You're basically just selling to Port Ulsar for Port Ulsar to just waste and throw away and not actually have an impact on the game eventually, or whatever else you are. So yeah, that will be us at a part. This is probably going to be the last of 3.7. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do when 3.71 comes out. It's probably going to be in the next couple of days for me. It was probably about a week ago if you're watching this video on the day of release. So yeah, I'm really at that point again where I'm like, what do you want to see? Do you want me to do some bounty hunting? Do you want, what do you want? I'm a wee bit that 3.71 is another wipe, but can't be too upset over it. The main thing I'm upset over is I actually managed to make a wee bit of money, and I've easily got enough now to rent something else and do whatever sort of gameplay you want to see next. If you wanted to see some fighter gameplay, I could rent a really nice fighter ship, and I'm gonna have to just do that again for whatever you want to see. Yada yada yada, ramble ramble ramble. I'm rambling. That's where we should end the part. So yes, I hope you all enjoyed this. I shall see you all next time. Bye bye.